Hey there everybody, redxparasite here, and welcome back to Let's Play Metroid Prime 2. In the last episode, we made our way down here to the hydrodynamo station, and we started exploring around a bit. We went through, let's see, it would have been, went through the right side of that room. We've unlocked 2 of the locks that we need to get to the bottom of this area. And now we're going to head towards the 3rd, so our movement is still pretty hindered in water for right now, so can't move very fast, but we'll be fixing that soon. Oh, these guys are a new enemy. These are seed bursters, exploding swarm of plant forms. Roaming pack of small, volatile plants expel seeds with great force when agitated. Seed bursters are moving plants, capable of traveling great distances in search of fertile soil to deposit their seeds in. When provoked by predators, the seed burster will explode, turning the precious seed inside into a deadly projectile. These seeds do not often live to fruition, but help the rest of the seed burster pack from attacks. So overall, not too dangerous, but a bit of a nuisance. So I think the second time that we hop into the water right here, oh, I guess they're just log links. Maybe it's the 3rd time we come into this room. I'm remembering an event where basically there's a portal that spawns in. Some stuff happens. So we're gonna need to flip the floor around so that it's facing the blue side, since we went to the red side before. Nope, I think that help disappeared. Nope, it didn't. Okay, cool. So on this side is a light beam door, kind of corresponding to the dark beam door on the other side. Got another tunnel here. There's a current that's currently, blowing, and by hitting the bomb slot you can reverse it so that you can go through, but of course now we can't go back the other way unless we flip it around. And that's really all there is to that room. This room, however, has a lot more stuff in it. Now a lot of it we can't really do anything with right now, but okay, this guy actually is not a complete scan. So take the blogs out. That is not a blog. There's a floor here that's cracked, but we can't do anything about it. There's a portal there as well. Now our goal is we actually want to flip these over by hitting them with the dark beam so that we can make our way across the out of water portion of this room. You can see it's really hard to make these jumps when you can't jump well in water. So there's a spinner here, but it's in dark ether, so we can't access it right now. So really all we can do is just hop across this bomb slot and activate it. And that will actually open up that portal down there for us. And that's the only way forward, so we're going to have to hit this portal and go inside. Our main goal is actually to leave this room and go back to the main hydrodynamo station, but we can't access that kinetic orb cannon. Well, now. So when you enter this room, you're going to have some dark commando pirates. So just use the same strategy as before and hit them with a charged dark beam shot. It'll freeze them, and then you can... thank you, Missile AI. What the heck is going on? Okay, so the Missile AI is kind of weird in this game. In that sometimes, like as you saw right there, it just does not aim properly, and you know, just went completely haywire when I got close to the Dark Pirate Commando, so it's just an annoyance that you kind of have to deal with. I don't really think that was a problem in Prime 1, but it just kind of is in Prime 2, so believe it or not, that was actually all that we needed to do in the Dark World, was just activate that spinner. Clears a path for us in the Light World, so that was a really short trip, but it's all we needed to do. So now we can finally make our way out. I think that, yeah, the blog respawns. I'm going to try to avoid fighting it. These guys need to be turned over again, because of course they do. Alright, we got it. Try to avoid fighting the blog. Looks like we'll be successful, as long as it, you know, doesn't suddenly notice us. But now that we activated that, there's a platform over here that we can jump to, and that'll let us get to the kinetic morph ball cannon that's right here. So we're finally making our way back. Got some more Preed in here. I would just recommend kind of rolling under them with the morph ball. And this will be the last lock. Of course, it extends the bridge, so now we can get back to that room more easily. And it opens up a path for us at the bottom of the room. So, we don't really have anything else to do, so we're just going to make our way down there immediately. Because there's something pretty good for us down here at the bottom of this. So, in here you can actually get the scan for the Alpha Blogg. You know, light spoilers for a few minutes from now, we're going to be fighting it. But you can get the scan while it's just kind of swimming around here in the tank, so that you don't have to do it when you're actually fighting it. So it's, you know, kind of nice. It's the Alpha Blogg, immense blog pack leader. Enormous water dweller, will fire sonic disruption blast at foes. It has all strengths and weaknesses of its brethren. Let's see. Blast will disrupt your visor and weapon control systems if they hit you. Its 3 titanic maws are potent weapons. Target the creature's mouth areas to inflict damage upon it. So, going into this fight, we actually have almost full dark ammo. So, there are a pack of hide links here that you can use to get some ammo. So, we're all filled up on those. Could use some health and some missiles, however, so we'll just shoot them with the power beam in order to get some of those. Yeah, these guys are really handy for refilling your ammo. But I'm gonna make our way down here. This room, which is the main hydro chamber. See if we can land on this pillar. Nope, we can't. Although apparently you can stand kind of halfway up. But this is not the right entrance. Where is it? Is it on the completely other side? Did I just go the wrong way? Yes, I did. Okay, so there's a door down here, and inside is an item that we've been, you know, waiting to get for a while, which is the gravity boost. It's not a suit in this game. It's just kind of a backpack. But, you know, it does pretty much the same thing. Allows us to move more easily in water, also makes our visor a little less foggy. And actually in Prime 2, the gravity boost does a little bit more. While you're underwater, you can have a third jump, so you can not just jump twice, but have a little boost at the end of it. So if I space jump and then I hold B, you can see I can jump a third time and kind of coast up. Once you pick it up, however, that's when the fight starts. So, you know, the developers were actually nice and give you the item that allows you to move around better in water before you fight the mini-boss, because this fight would be pretty terrible otherwise. So this can be a somewhat difficult fight. Basically what you're going to want to do is the same strategy that you use to target bloggs normally. And that is shoot them to stun them, and then when they charge at you, fire something at them. Now when it charges, as you can see when I've been getting hit, it does a lot of damage. So you're going to want to strafe out of the way a little bit earlier than you might think. One of the best weapons that you can use against it is the charged dark shot. Super missiles are a little bit harder to pull off, just because of how slow they are in terms of the wind-up. So you'll need to kind of lead your movement a little bit more in order to get one of those to hit it. Yeah, see, it didn't even actually open its maws in time there for me to hit it. And it's... I think it starts doing that once you get its health below about a third, so... You just have to be patient. Also, like, swimming just a little bit faster than my shots are. You can see that I'm switching off of the dark beam to stun it just because I don't want to waste ammo. Yeah. I'm not doing the greatest with avoiding it. It's pretty fast, and if you're not far away from it, it can be pretty difficult to get out of the way in time. And, you know, I go for the stylish kill at the end. As long as he doesn't hit you the last, you know, he won't hit you basically the last time that you hit him. So, use the super missile because it was kind of flashy. But that's all there is to the Alpha Blogg. Now, you can actually get out of the chamber without fighting the Alpha Blogg, at least in the GameCube version, maybe in this version as well. But you're not supposed to be able to get out without that fan basically moving out of the way so you can jump up. But you can basically, I think, get yourself a little bit higher and then jump off something, and it helps a lot. So now that we have that, you can see things are a lot easier for us down here. I am going to head up to the save room at the top here and replenish my health. Now, one consequence of actually opening the lockup on the bottom there is that you won't be able to use the morph ball cannon to get back to the top, which basically means once you activate the last lock, you'll be stuck down there until you get the gravity boost. So we couldn't have actually gone back and saved before we faced the Alpha Blogg. So, now that we've saved, it replenished all of our energy, we... trying to remember where we need to head next. I want to say it is the catacombs, but I think I'm going to go through the training chamber in order to get there. Because now that we have the gravity boost, there's actually an item that we can pick up that will be pretty helpful to us, so I definitely recommend getting it, you know, early. So, yeah, it's the third time you enter the room that the event happens. So basically, the Bloglings are going to get possessed, and these are actually not just blogs, they're dark blogs, so they're separate scan, so make sure you get them. Dark Blogg, darkly possessed aquatic predator. Symbiote, unable to harness a creature's sonic blast, relies on close combat attacks in battle. Target weak spot and mouth to do damage. Dark Blogg somehow lose their sonic blast ability. Something about their minds makes them difficult for darkness to fully control. They rely solely on their deadly maws for attack. In most cases, they are more than adequate. Target weak spot inside its mouth to defeat it with ease. So these guys are a little bit stronger. One charged light shot will take them out no problem, though. You can see, yeah, one missile did not do enough damage to kill it. Two, however, is more than adequate. So, we need to swap the floor around again since we went the other way the last time we were here. I take the red path. Alright, so in here, there's going to be a bit of a morph ball puzzle. Now, oh hey, I kind of haphazardly did that and it worked. So we have some kind of infinite bomb jumping here. Basically, you have to lay the bomb early enough so that you'll fall back down, it'll blow you back up, and I'm not getting the second one timed well. Now, once you activate that, it reverses the current flow in this one and allows you to get the energy tank. Since we only had 4 of those before now, getting another one is definitely very welcome. And that's what I wanted to do in here. And our ultimate goal is in the catacombs. However, now that we have the gravity boost, oh hey, so we can fight these Grenchlers better underwater now. I mean, they're still kind of a pain, but that was kind of weird. I think my missiles were locking onto the other one. Stop moving. Alright, there we go. But there's a bomb slot here underwater that you can't get to without the gravity boost. And activating that will lower a portal for us. Well, it'll lower the, I don't want to call it a gate, but, you know. Basically, it gives us access to the portal. Let me get a little bit more ammo before I go. Alright, and let's make our way to the dark world. Okay, once you enter this room, there are some new enemies in here. They are Dark Grenchlers. Interestingly enough, they are a lot easier to defeat than their light world counterparts. Darkly possessed amphibious predator. Oops. Kind of skipped past that. Darklings are drawn to possess vicious predators, making the Grenchler a prime candidate. Despite the added toughness gained from possession, the Dark Grenchler retains this one weakness. Remove the back shell with explosive blast to expose its pain center, then attack the pain center to quickly dispatch the creature. So these guys are really weak to the light beam. Like one charge light shot. Oh, did we take another one? Oh, I guess they're a little bit tougher than I thought. Okay, well, apparently these guys are a little bit stronger than I remember them being. But I think this will actually be a decent place to end off this episode. So thank you very much for watching this episode of Let's Play Metroid Prime 2. I've been redxparasite, signing out.